Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another edition of, you guessed it, Joel Davis Media Network. Uh, Before I get started today, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for subscribing to the channel. Y'all are really putting the light on the channel. You are really letting people know about the channel. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And I just want to say thank you. So let's jump into this. Guys, Charles Barkley, if you do not know who he is a Hall of Famer, great basketball player who never, ever won a chip. But he did play very competitive basketball on the teams that he were during the era of Michael Jordan. And he has graduated to be a sports analyst with basketball, along with Ernie, Shaquille O'Neal, and the other guy, which I forgot his name. But Charles Barkley recently was on CNN on this show with him and Gil King are hosting, where CNN, I guess, is trying to get people to look at their show more, their network more. So they are trying to get all these different types of entertainers in their lineup. And that being stated, they picked Charles Barkley and Gayle King. Now, Charles Barkley recently stated, since they were talking about how Trump has won the Supreme Court battle to be on all 50 states' ballots, that if he was to see anyone wearing a Trump mugshot t-shirt, he was going to punch them in the face. Now, I'm not saying that Charles Barkley is not a big guy. I think Charles Barkley is around 6'5" or 6'6", respectively. I myself is a big man myself. I'm about 6'10". There are other guys out here that are big and burly that are also in the 6 feet range. You're not going to just randomly go up and punch someone because you already know that they have the right to defend themselves. But this is an example to show you how the radical left or the progressive left handles disagreements. They resort to violence or cancellations. But this is not what I'm really here to talk about. I'm really here to talk about the toxic relationship that we are starting to see with a lot of Black Americans, especially Black male millionaires and billionaires in the media, and also with a lot of Black women in the liberal movement. They are in a toxic relationship with being a Democrat, and they don't know how to get out of it since they see that it's not helping them. And let me give you an example what Charles Barkley stated. Even after he walked back the comment, he said that the reason why Black people are going away from the Democratic Party because they only show up every 4 years to show that they care about the Black American people. Then he also started saying, well, I don't want you guys to just go out and vote Republican. Well, let's talk about that as well. See, what Charles is starting to realize but do not want to admit, along with these other liberals in this toxic seesaw with these liberals, or the Democratic Party that they've been programmed since they were knee high to vote is that that Democratic Party has always been a, how can I put this, a thorn in Black America's side. They have not done anything to help Black America progress further than what they need to. Now, let's jump into the Republican Party. Why is so many Black people going to the Republican Party? Because they're starting to realize it's not this party that they have been sold. And the reason why is because the new Republican Party is the MAGA movement. You got people who actually want to put America first. You have a lot of people that are looking at Black people, white, poor people, every social economic class as American people. They're not dividing it up. They're not trying to blend cultures. They're not talking about cultural appropriation every 8 seconds. They are actually trying to teach each other what it's like to be all American. And with that being stated, Black Americans now have had a eye-opening experience. And this new Republican Party isn't going nowhere. Now, why is it not going nowhere? Because it has become a solid trend that has been started by one man, Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Trump has came with a foolproof plan to make sure that if you are an American and you value having a family, you value doing what is right when no one is looking, if you value upholding the law, you take pride in fighting for your country, you take pride in repping your country, then that is what it's all about. And now that is what everyone is jumping on board for, because this is the most time we have ever seen that America is starting to get more and more patriotic, and it's driving these liberals nuts. Example given, the San Francisco Giants new baseball manager. He has said, you will stand for the national anthem anytime it comes on if you're going to play for my ball club. It's not going to be no, oh, well, I got to get down on one knee because of what happened to George St. Fentanyl Floyd. Or what happened to Brianna. I want to trap out the house with my badass boyfriend and be a dope queen. Taylor, none of that shit matters no more. You will do what is accordingly supposed to be done. You are going to stand for your country because this is the country you was born in. This is the country that pays you that $125 million contract to hit those baseballs, those $250 million contracts to fucking catch those baseballs. That's right. That is what's going on now. And because of this, the new American patriotic movement brought to us by Donald J. Trump has got these liberals shaking in their boots because they don't have a way to combat with it. Because now, not only is that coming back, but you got people also fighting for Christianity. You got people proud to talk about their religion, whether it's the Muslim, Jehovah Witness, Church of the Latter-day Saints, Seventh-day Adventists, whatever the hell you serve, Buddha, Judaism, all that. They're ready. They want to tell the world, this is what I believe in. Liberals don't like that. They don't want you to have something to believe in. The only thing they want you to believe in is chaos and bullshit. That's why Charles Barkley is now front and center, has showed his true colors. He cannot handle the fact that there is no answer to the recent downturn of the Democratic Party, but you have to acknowledge that they are no more. That's what you have to acknowledge. And people don't know how to handle that. These rich liberals don't know how to handle it. They don't. They don't know how to handle it. That's why they're upset. Because beforehand, they had an answer to combat Donald J. Trump. Let's think about this. In 2020, election year, Donald J. Trump was able to amass about 12 to 15% of the black vote. Fast forward now, going into 2024 election, Trump is projected to get almost 38 to 40% of the black vote. That is a huge dent in the Democratic Party, because now not only is that happening, but out of that 40%, almost 40% of that vote, that is majority of black males, black African American males in the United States of America is tired of the bullshit. They want to experience Christianity. They want to experience freedom of speech. They want to be the head of household. They want a woman that is cooperative, submissive, loyal, beautiful, non-combative. They want all of the things that used to be the staple of the black community back in the early 30s and 40s and 50s, before the 60s fucked shit up. That's right. That's what's going on. History is repeating itself. The pendulum is swinging the other way. People are tired of the government into their shit, because the government should not be in our shit. It should not be telling us how to raise our kids. It should not be telling us how to handle our life. It should be doing one thing and one thing only: making sure that we have laws that we can protect ourselves, especially in the time of conflict. All this extra shit is stupid. And that is what's going on. And they don't know how to handle it. That's right. The liberal movement is dying. They have nothing to hold on to. No one's believing no more that there's an invisible white man running around shooting people up. No one's believing anymore that every cop that comes through your door has an automatic shotgun or AR ready to just light you up in a traffic stop or in the privacy of your own home. No one is believing anymore that if you go to school to be a CEO or a businessman and you're black, that when you walk in for your first chance to get a job, they just going to look at the white guy and say, yeah, we're going with him, even though he failed all his classes and barely made it. None of that shit's working. No one's believing that anymore. It's a proven fact. If you apply yourself now in America, you can get it. If it wasn't true, then why are we seeing the Jay-Z's? Why are we seeing the Charles Barkleys and all these other motherfuckers that ain't got that great of education, but just street smarts running the world? Yeah, that part. So that's what's going on. People are rising up, and it's scaring the hell out of them, because they never thought in a million years this would happen. This is a nightmare for liberals, because they never want no one to start waking up. But hey, this is what happens when you get a guy like Trump, who's a billionaire, who does not have to be bought. He is going to show you the way. And this is what it is. But guys, y'all jump in the comment section and tell me what you think. Do you think that this is what's going on with all these celebrities in the media? They are in a toxic relationship with the liberal movement and they don't know how to get out of it. So the only thing they can keep doing is holding on to the thing of the past that every white person or that is conservative is racist and every black man that is conservative is a sellout? Or is it just because they are so brainwashed they cannot accept the fact that they have been defeated? Y'all jump in the comment section, let me know. Tonight, we will be doing a stream tonight. Please keep that in mind. Stream tonight. I'm going live, probably about 9:45, 10 o'clock, because I have to make sure everything's settled in my home. And we will talk more about this. And we will jump on more about what is really going on in America with what the Charles Barkley statements, the recent crime sprees, and we'll talk about Van. Oh, yeah, I got him. That's right. That's right. Tonight is going to be a new thing called how can I put this? Clown of the Week. That's right. Every week I am going to find you guys a clown that is just purposely doing clown shit. It's going to be, well, I don't care if it's a conservative or it's a Democrat. You're going to find out who it is, crime, whatever. They're going to get clown of the week. And when they get clown of the week, you will hear it from me. And you can share clown of the week. Because we're going to make sure they get known. Again, please like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. Y'all know what it is. I'm out.